I hope it was a good session, the first session, which was mainly about LGBT lives. And we had a kind of diverse set of films from different countries, kind of talking about LGBT lives in different countries. We're now going to actually have a panel discussion, which will also be open to audiences to discuss, mainly about LGBT lives. So I would like to call upon three very, very eminent people. I would like to call Prince Manvinder Singh Gohil, who was also part of the Project Bolo. So he's an first person from the royalty in India to actually come out as a gay man. And we are really honored to have him here. And he also runs the Laksha Trust in Gujarat, which is doing a fabulous work on the grassroots level with gay and transgender people. And we are privileged to have Shobna S. Kumar, an out lesbian woman activist. And she also has mentored the young LBT group, Umang, and but she's more famous for being the publisher of Queer Inc. Queer Inc. is the only Indian queer publishing house and distribution house. Actually, there's a stall outside which is selling books and DVDs. So after the break, you can actually go and buy books and DVDs related to LGBT issues. So we are really happy to have Shobna. And do we have Sonal Gyani? Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't see you. Okay, so we have actually a very, very young and famous girl, Sonal Gyani, who is a bisexual activist. She basically works with Humsafar Trust as an advocacy officer, and she recently also has been on the show Hum Tum Connecting Connecting Hum Tum on ZTV, and she's also working on another feature film very soon. So in fact, I want to actually start with Sonal basically because when she kind of met me and some of the people in Bombay at that point of time. She was just a young girl working, I think, in a BPO or something at that point of time. And she wanted to assist and kind of work with the film industry in some way. And she kind of joined as an assistant director with me on Project Bolo. And according to Sonal, it was a fantastic experience. It was usually Project Bolo was shot across around 4 cities, just 3 of us, myself, Sonal, and a cameraman who also doubled as a sound recordist. And for us, it was really amazing. And of course, I knew all these people before, but I think it was a totally different experience for Sonal, and I really wanted you to share about that.
I joined the Humsafar Trust immediately after the Delhi High Court judgment. It helped me to, in some sense, come out. And I joined Humsafar Trust on this project, the Project Bolo, as a AD. And like he's already mentioned to you, that this was shot in different cities. And I was actually very, very new at that time. And I knew that a lot of people are out and there's a lot of community. But there were very few people, except for Ashok Rao Kavi and Manvendra Singh Goyal and Lakshmi Narayan Tripathi, there was really nobody else whom I really knew of. And I had no clue about women, what was happening in terms of the LBT movement and what has happened before this. And when we did go, what it involved was sitting with these people for almost 2 to 3 days and listening to their stories. And it gave you so much strength because each and every person was special in their own way, and all of them had gone through different hardships in their life, and they had actually come over it, and they were, in the true sense, they really had these qualities in them which were, you felt like they were mentors. And I mean, I was somebody who's come after the Delhi High Court judgment, but it's one of the most enlightening interviews, and I was very, very happy after that. And it actually, this project made me feel like I need to do more. These people have been doing so much in their time, and it's time that, you know, people my age actually, you know, came forward and also decided to do something.
Okay, I'm going to actually come to that part of you much a little later. But was it tough kind of carrying all those equipments and all right through? So I'm like, yeah, she was like, I mean, if I may call it one man all, you know, so to say. So yeah, I just want to actually take the mic to Manvinder Singh, basically also because he's one of the person in Project Bolo, one of the person who has not only just come out in India, but actually he was on the Oprah Winfrey show and out as a kind of gay Indian gay man to the whole world. So in fact, like I know we just saw a small snippet of what it was, but I just want to kind of take you back and understand, like when you are younger, when you didn't know anybody at that point of time, especially belong to a royal family, how difficult was it kind of coming out to yourself as a gay man? You know, that's something I thought we couldn't discuss.
Well, there's so much of hypocrisy in India, I mean, which we know about, that when I was growing up, I used to hear from my own family members that, oh, following Maharaja is Hijra. And I used to wonder that, I mean, how can a Maharaja be a Hijra? Because I'm seeing that in in the shirt. I mean, in the men uniform, you know. So that made me wonder. I mean, when there was so much of misunderstanding, misconceptions about the gay community, that it was very difficult for me to understand. Like, and when I of course became older, I realized that yeah, when they said hijra, it meant that Maharaja was gay, you know. So actually, when I came out, I had mentioned in my interview, I said I may be the first member of the royal family to come out, but not the only one, because there were so many. I mean, I can list down a whole directory of them from the